listen, they walk through fire. Bodies weary, spirits tested, but from the ashes they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Dorita, what's up today?
Dude,
Girl today.
barely got here. Barely got here. I love being in this room because I love my tapestry, just so you know. That's why I haven't gone back to the other room.
Okay.
I
think
love my tapestry.
it's
But let me just tell you, usually it's all the way in the frame, and today it's not, so I don't know what I've done different, but I did set up in like 30 seconds. Just saying.
Well, sometimes we have to set everything up on the fly. So
On the fly. I was almost gonna be on the fly in the car, dude. Bye, Trev. Love you.
bye, Trev. Have a good evening.
Welcome to your hump day, darlings. We have so many things to celebrate
Oh my
today.
gosh, I can't believe it's Wednesday already.
Again.
And
Yes.
we've been doing this for a month today.
Today.
That is a celebration. Give ourselves a hand. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That we did our first, we called it our spark test on the 29th
That's right.
and 30th. It was spark test 1, spark
That's so
test
cute.
on the 29th and the 30th. Happy 1 month. Thank you so much, Shell. I
Thank
can't
you.
believe it's been a month. It doesn't seem like it's been a month. Like the month has just flown by.
I know, because I think about, thank you, Rach. I think about what was going on for me a month ago and how different everything is and how everything's changed. And I do want to say one thing with regards to that. My mother did start her chemotherapy today. She had her port put in last week, and it was dependent upon if her blood was good. Now she says, whatever to it, and we won't talk about that, but she did start it today. So if anyone has the energies to send, we could use them, because my mom has been diagnosed with stage 4 terminal colon cancer, and it has spread to other parts of her body. So we would need a miracle, but we are still going to lean on science here and get some more time. And maybe by then we can find a fabulous way to just live with it and not have such horrificness. So, bringing those awarenesses, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Touch your tits and your bits, but all forms of cancers.
That's
All
right.
forms of cancers we want to bring awareness to always.
That's
It is
right.
such a huge deal. But let's get on to what we're talking about today, Miss Denise, which is connection, compassion, comfort, cats.
Ooh.
Cats, we
Yep.
talked about this the other day. These
That's
are
right.
caring for our hearts and celebrating our furry friends. From
Yeah.
all of that and everything in between, that's what we're going over today. So take it
I
away, my beautiful
I
friend.
know we're talking about so much today, and we want to talk about what keeps us grounded and connected, right? Technology that brings us together, food that fuels us, and awareness that saves those lives. So we are going to get it together, and we have a little tiny mantra to start us out, and it says, "Connection heals, whether through love, laughter, or a royal a loyal or royal companion.
Your loyal canyon could be royal. I mean,
That's
that'd be
right.
pretty cool. Maybe have a good shopping day planned out with your royal loyal
I
companion.
know, I know. So tell us in the chat what's something or someone that helps you feel connected lately. Just let us know in the chat. Text away, give it in the comments. Add something to this feed today. Let us know how you feel about what we're doing and how you are feeling connected lately. My
I
husband,
mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, you go ahead.
I was reading the comment actually out loud. Sorry. But I'll let you go read now
It's
that
actually in response to the same lady that put the comment. I was just gonna say we totally are chilling with somebody in Scotland on the live
that's
over
right.
in
That's
Clapper today because we are so connected. And then you can read the
right.
beautiful lady's comment from the same person. I'll be right back
Yeah,
on front line.
just the connection that we have with everybody. And the question was something or someone that helps you feel connected lately. Your husband, yeah. That those are great ways. I love whenever I have those conversations, and you can just sit down and you can feel truly connected with what is going on, and having those connections and being connected to those people that aren't near us. Like she said, we're connected to people in Scotland, we're connected to people in Ireland, England, the UK areas, all of those things. We're connected to these people.
All across the
I
states, Canada. Trev just left and he's in Canada. There's
know.
so many ways to be connected here, which brings us to the day that we're celebrating is the Internet Day, and that is worldwide.
That's
Worldwide. We
that's
all have met our most beautiful souls, I feel like,
no.
because of this space, because you don't just have 100 people in one tiny area that are absolutely your vibe.
That's
But
right.
100 people over a vast area, that's a different story. And the way that we're connected, that is absolutely insane how we're able to do this podcast and not be even in the same room.
I
So
know.
the first day, the first internet message, do you guys know what that was? Anybody know what the first internet message? It
Mm.
was sent in 1969 over ARPANET.
Wow.
The first internet message was LO, short for login, before the system crashed.
Just those two letters.
Sounds like Clapper. No, I'm just joking, Clapper. I'm just joking. Don't
We
don't.
love you. We love you. We love everything about you. Most things about you. And we flow with those glitches, right? Those crashes.
Exactly, because it's all imperfect. It's all a learning process. Beginnings are imperfect,
That's
middle
right.
sometimes are still imperfect, but when you're growing these things, you have growing pains, just like when we do our stuff and we're adding new things and a new website or new artwork or we're trying to learn something. There are growing pains with that, and I wouldn't call them pains. Well, I
Yeah.
would call them growing. I wouldn't call them pleasures either, but you're learning something from them, right? What would be a good, maybe we got somebody to give us a good word here.
Somebody give us a good word. Experiences. That's a good word. That's a good word.
It
Uh,
is. It
I
is.
always feel like even though you do have those growing pains and you have those things that change, we learn something from all of them. So I like the word experiences. I think that goes really well. Um, but and I love the fact that that started with a crash, right? The internet literally crashed from those two letters. It's kind of like how we start, right? When we
Because
start
look at it
anything new,
now. If
right?
they would have stopped with the crash, Denise, where would it be? We wouldn't be here.
That's right. That's right. It wouldn't. So progress is never perfect, and it's still progress, right? So remember that you can start from anywhere. You can have crashes. We've had them. And if we would have
Have
stopped
y'all
at first
seen our earlier episodes? Even the one yesterday. Was it yesterday with all the artwork was all smashed together or day before?
I don't know.
It's because I didn't go off the damn template. And what happens if you don't drag the box out further than the font and it's a burst font? It goes outside of the allotted deal. Anyways, I don't know how to explain it, but I forgot to do that. and it squished all our artwork together. I didn't notice it when I uploaded it because it doesn't show that on the actual Canva or the Viva video.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There you go. See,
growing
see what it's
pains, growing experiences,
about.
growing opportunities.
There we go.
Maybe that's a good word because we are given that
Mhm.
catalyst for creativity when we are given adversity.
I love that. Hello,
Thank you,
welcome
Mama.
in. I love opportunities. I
What's up, girl?
think that's great. The experiences, opportunities, we all get those, and those crashes happen. Just use them, right? Make them help you be better, right? And think about it. The internet gave us new ways to share hope, healing, and encouragement, right? Connection doesn't have to have boundaries. If our connections had boundaries, I never would have met her. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Her. Oh, I'm still going the wrong. Whatever. I wouldn't have met this beautiful lady on my
I need to make a
right hand side,
connection
the
with the
one on my
scissors to
left
these
hand
bangs before they injure my eye.
over here. So
Exactly, though. I absolutely love that. And we have a little saying here because the small connections can still spark a humongous change,
that's
a
right.
humongous wave. Look what she just did, for instance, on Saturday with the 5K Walk for the Breast Cancer Foundation in Dallas. She made waves. We made new connections. We have new people to do all kinds of, thank you so much, to do all kinds of different things now.
Yeah,
We have all these different connections, and I spoke at a gala, and next year it's going to be bigger, and we'll
yeah,
be able to bring other people in for the next cause that she has. And
yeah.
again, making those small connections, huge changes. Do you know how many thousands of people have been in my DM this year talking about this, about their colonoscopies, about their mammograms, about all the different things, their results, their fears, their wins?
Yeah. And that's a great way for us to have that communication, right? And if we didn't have the internet, if they wouldn't have kept progressing after that crash, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have had this. It wouldn't have gone any farther. So use those crashes to start over and build, right? You can recreate, you can rebuild, you can add on, you can make it better than it was before. I really fully believe that. And I think that's what we're doing here. And if we were to give up after our first crash, we wouldn't be here now, a
Yep.
month later.
And I
And
mean,
still love it.
people always talking about all the negative things for the internet that come, but instead of talking about it, why don't you invoke positive things? So that's what we've done here. Think about some ways you can do some uplifting or sharing another creator. I mean, can you guys think of some ways? You're welcome to chime in the chat. If
Yeah,
you want to chime in vocally, you can raise your hand over on Clapper because we can broadcast your voice out on all platforms. Just know that your voice will be cast out to multiple platforms
that's
in
right.
live, in real time.
Yep. So throw it in there. What's one positive way you can use the internet to learn, to share, or to lift up someone? Can you do that? Have you done that this week? I mean, that's a great way to do it. Do a little video thanking somebody for being somewhere one day, thanking someone for something that they've done for you. Make it public, put it out there on your social medias. That's a way to make it help someone. That one post could make someone's day that they never would have done before.
Or if you've been through something, you could put an awareness out or
That's
maybe
right.
invoke people to look up their local blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. I use the internet to support my sister. Oh, Jarita, in all of her endeavors.
Uh,
That's awesome. That's
Thank
right.
you. That's
So
sweet.
if you have an awareness, or if you have a compliment, or if you have something that you can express and you can do it through a video, that is the perfect way to connect. And
I'm
if
going
you,
to use the internet to show what my little daughter just drew because
oh,
she's
look
now
how
gotten into art.
cute. Oh
Isn't
my
that cute?
goodness.
Oh, they love it,
She's
Noodle.
just the
Thank you. In the midst of all these things, you would think that would be a limitation to have my daughter in the house and have her homeschooled and do those things, but no, I feel absolutely blessed because she gets to see me do things like this, making an impact, not just roboting and doing the same thing over and over again, stepping outside of that box. That box is still necessary, but doing more, doing things that matter, coming up with solutions instead of problems. I absolutely celebrate the internet in every way possible that bringing light, bringing accountability together. You know, this is also a place to be held accountable, even for your own actions, not just someone else.
Yep.
Because again, that self-awareness is what's going to change the trajectory. If
Yeah.
you weren't self-aware yesterday, today you are. I feel like the Bible study is something positive that Stacey and I are doing. I agree. I love this, the Bible study. Whether you are a believer in the Bible or not, a lot of the lessons they teach in there are applicable to anyone
Yeah.
and anything. And they are, some of them are very just fundamental morals
Yep.
and lovely little stories that inspire you to do something selfless.
And if you jump into those, whether you do follow along with the Bible structure or not, you may be able to give input on what they're learning in that Bible study. So
Mhm.
just because you don't go along with it or you don't say you don't read the Bible, that's okay. You could still go in and you might be able to help them understand something as to what they need to know about the reasonings behind that, because there's a lot of people that we all have so many different backgrounds, right? Religious backgrounds, non-religious backgrounds, and things like that. So we can help each other in that. We can understand each other. That's the thing that
Exactly.
I when when you and I started talking about this was the things that we discussed about making an impact about was bringing light to these different types of things, letting people to connect, and there's so much anger out there.
I've even listened to Satanists' point of view, which would be opposite of Christian if you think about me as a traditional Christian, which is absolutely not the box I am in. I believe there is truth in all of it. Even in what they said to me, it made sense. I'm not going to go into it here because it's not the time and place. But again, if you guys give a second to let a person, if you see anything good or resonating in someone enough to where you can have a conversation with them and then you find out something like that about them, give them a second to explain why.
Yep.
Because I was surprised. I was like, wow, I never saw it that way.
Yep. Absolutely.
And it's all about perspective because you've got this one person painted horribly. I've even can go so far as to be the devil's advocate for real. And anybody, if you give it a second, you could do the same. And putting yourself in someone else's shoes or being able to see something from someone else's perspective, not meaning that you have to change your own, but
Yep.
just validating, hey, you know what? I can see why you think that. This is why I think this. And we can still be in the same room together, even though we don't agree on that. There's no reason we shouldn't be allowed to, even if it is a Satanist against a Christian. Do you guys see what I'm saying? And I think that's what Christian was founded on. It has absolutely been lost.
Yeah.
So, come at me, bro. It's not going to keep me up tonight, but I
Not
absolutely
a
think
judgmental thing, right?
exactly. And that's what we're supposed to be. And we're supposed to be establishing a common ground with people and filling them with love and light and redirecting that hatred to something worthwhile, not to your directive, if that makes sense. So, anyways,
Yeah.
moving on, jumping into something else. Today is also National Cat Day.
Yay!
We love our kitties. Sarah, get up here.
Yes, that was founded in 2005 by Colleen Page. National Cat Day
Love it.
promotes adoption and celebrates the comfort cats bring, right? It's
Yes.
estimated that cats save millions of humans from loneliness each year. My dog,
We talk about feline, equestrian, canine and equestrian. Now we got feline
that's right.
self
That's
therapy.
right.
My doggy is a different world, man. What about you guys? Your kitty, your doggy, your ferret,
Right. Let
your
us
your
know.
falcon. I want a falcon. Damn
Oh
it!
no,
Somebody
no.
give
I'm
me a
good.
falcon.
I'm good. I can stay away from that. But you know what? My daughter even bless her heart, she brings in cats from outside. She brings in feral cats. And and just loves them. Loves them just as they are. They can be crazy and insane, but just love them, right? So
I'm allergic to them, so I
Oh,
can't be a cat person
yeah.
like this woman. But that you need a
I don't
cat
have
person
a
because I
cat.
can't be.
I don't have a cat. My daughter has two, and she loves them, even though she is a little bit allergic to them. But you know what? That goes to if you're getting ready to adopt and you want a cat, go to an adoption agency and go adopt
See
there.
cucumber.
Go find one that might not have tomorrow if you don't go, right?
Mhm.
Because I know that
I
they let
agree.
them go. They let them go. And it's so sad that all of these animals are in there. And if you don't adopt them, tomorrow might be their last day. That just breaks
Absolutely. And you don't even, and there's a lot of places here where I live, because I live in a big city, that have no kill shelters, but nobody's going in there and adopting them. You can go volunteer your time and just go pet them and love them until they are adopted and let them feel worthy. Again, I can't have cats around like that, but I do love kitties. I am a Leo, so I do love kitties. And kitties are different than doggies. So I love to think about the difference between them is they're more restful creatures, right? They are the stretchers, the soaking up the sun kind of creatures.
yeah,
And I feel like they're more about self love than a dog is more about loving you. You know what I mean? So I love the symbolism of a cat. We always talk about not taking enough minutes for
yeah,
ourselves. So I feel like the cat really represents that legacy that is not vanity, that is not selfish to take care of yourself. That is legacy you cannot pour from your empty cup.
yeah, for sure. That's right. And they're really masters of mindfulness.
Yes, they
I
are.
mean, just with all of that. So we have a little mantra for today's cat day, and it's rest is strength, joy is power. Oh my gosh, that's just perfect. That's a perfect way to do it. Joy is power. Be happy about
And
something today, be joyful today.
and I really honestly love, again, going back to that restfulness, that pause for the cause, the pause like a cat pausing for
Yep,
yourself, pausing before you respond. A cat, again, representing that pause. So pausing like a cat,
yep,
and and also when they are peaceful, they purr, right? So feeling that vibration back from everything around you when you are peaceful, when you have paused, when you've taken a second, when you're appreciating, or gratitude for your journey, the gratitude for finding the people along the way, for the hiccups because you became creative to go around them.
yep,
Those things right there are that purr of the earth,
yep.
of the universe back at you when you found peace in the chaos, right? I don't know how I found peace. Some people are like, you just like chaos. And I'm like, no, I can just handle it really freaking well.
That's
It's not, and it's meant for me. I met a lady this weekend at that thing that I spoke at, the breast cancer awareness, and she said when she says I am built, we were supposed to say for this, and it really became part of me. This woman made me cry. I made my speech very short. I didn't know, what to expect or how I was supposed to go about it. And she was a keynote speaker. That's what she does for a living. And she just sat there and said, I am built for this. And I kept saying that. And that's why these things happen to me, because my ass is built for this.
mhm,
Somebody weaker at heart wouldn't be having all this stuff barrage at them. And when I started thinking about it like that, it empowered me
mhm.
to have that bombardment, to be able to get through it, to show others I can get through it. Whether I get through it screaming or not is
That's right.
irrelevant.
That's
Okay.
right.
But the point is, I got through
That's
it.
right. Right.
And that's why I'm
Yeah,
here,
I agree.
like a cat.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go right through it methodically, mindfully. I might knock a couple pictures over, might have a little litter on my feet. Okay.
That's okay. Sometimes
That's
too.
okay. Because I'm gonna show up, and when I get there, I can
That's
readjust
right.
and bring that progress to fruition and actually give that finished product. You
Absolutely.
know.
I agree. Hey guys, if you got any furry friends, like if you have a cat, drop the name of the kitty cat there. Drop your dog. If you
Do
have
it.
a dog,
Do
we're
it.
not going to leave dogs out either. We talked about
Yeah, don't forget about the dog. We know it's the other, but do it.
If you haven't, drop the names of your animals in the comments for us. That'll throw the chat out there just a little bit. Throw those names in there. Let us
Absolutely.
know as we move into National Oatmeal Day. Did you know it was that?
It's so good for you. I love oatmeal. You don't like it?
No.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
I will.
This is why we work well, because I can have the leftovers.
Well,
Each porridge cold.
I will eat oatmeal cooked, like not as oatmeal. I'll eat it cooked in things like cookies or
Oh, I was like, you don't cook oatmeal? What's wrong with you? It's all cooked, Denise. I'm
no.
just
I
saying.
will not.
You still cook it when you're
A
eating
bowl of
plain
oatmeal. A
oatmeal.
bowl of
This is
oatmeal
the
is not
plain oatmeal.
happening. It's so slimy to me. I just cannot get past it.
Ew, no, it is not. It is so good. I love putting like a ton of. Okay, there's so many ways I can eat oatmeal. We gotta talk, girl. I'll put the brown sugar. I'll put maple syrup. I can put all the fruit in the oatmeal.
Ugh.
Oatmeal is good, and it helps you go to the lady room.
Um,
And cinnamon, and and it's good for your colon, which again is the cancer that my mom has. That she started for chemo for today. Touch your tits and your bits. Do
guys,
it. Do it right
that's
now.
right. Do it. Yeah, I'm not. I know it's a big comfort food. My daughter loves it. My family loves it, but I just cannot. Now, like I said, I will cook it in breads and I will cook it in
Nice.
cheese and things like that. But
You're deleting its power. You're depleting its power, its fiber, its blood sugar balance,
no,
the fueling,
I know.
lasting energy. She's over here putting it in a bread. I put it in a sweet bread. Listen to her, and a cookie. Miss Healthy over here. What
Hey, you
just
can have a healthy cookie.
happened?
Anybody disagree with me? You can have a healthy cookie. You can have a healthy cookie. I'm just telling you right now, you can have a healthy cookie and it can have oatmeal in it.
A healthy cookie? You need to send me that recipe. What does it have? Is it made of carrots and oatmeal?
No, it's
That actually does
oatmeal.
not sound gross. It makes me think of carrot cake. I love carrot cake. You know what I say to Tony? I'm like, I need some pie cake. He's like, what the hell is pie cake? I'm like, exactly what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
These two over here bantering over the Bruins. If you guys please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Right. hit
Ripple
that
this
bell.
space out there because again, we love staying on topic, not. And we always have a good time. That is true. That part is true. It is. It is.
Well, I will say that oatmeal or oats is one of the most heart healthy foods out there. Like it's rich in fiber.
Yeah.
It supports blood sugar balance. I know.
That's
I do
what I
eat
was just saying.
oatmeal. I just don't eat
She
it.
just eats it in cookies with a ton of butter. Okay.
No.
We got you, Denise. We see where this is going.
And it helps with lasting energy, guys. It does. Oatmeal is really good for you. So find it, make it wherever you can.
I'm going to give you this mantra. So next time you're eating the oatmeal cookie instead of the oatmeal. I nourish my body with intention and care, Denise. Simple choices, steady strength, Denise.
That's right. That's right. You can have steady strength with oatmeal and it don't have to come in a liquidy bowl. Let me just tell you.
A liquidy bowl. What kind of oatmeal? Who makes your oatmeal? She said it's slimy, liquidy bowl. I gotta know what kind of oatmeal this girl has. I
like
eat it every
baked
morning
oatmeal.
after my morning run. That's wonderful. I love oatmeal, American
Yes.
said.
No.
You know, Denise, warmth starts from within, and a cookie.
No.
A cookie is not like a hug, Denise.
Yes,
A bowl of oatmeal is self-care, Denise.
oatmeal cookie is amazing. You can make it healthy.
Okay, chocolate chip oatmeal cookie is my favorite cookie in the whole universe. But it's because of the oatmeal, Denise. It's good.
That's right. That's right. I'll eat it baked. I will do oatmeal just the same, add a little baking powder to it, and bake it in the oven, and it makes a little bitty bunt. And I'll eat it that way. I do eat oatmeal. I just don't eat it liquidy like most.
What did you just say? You'll bake your oatmeal into a bunt?
into a cake or
Oh, okay. I was like, I gotta know what you're doing here. In the morning, you just whip up a little oatmeal bunt. What am I missing here? If somebody does know how to do that, make sure to DM us. We'll feature you on this show. I am not even playing. Since Denise doesn't have any, what is y'all's favorite topping for your oatmeal? Her soulless self.
brown sugar cinnamon.
Brown sugar.
I'll tell you what I like to put on my oatmeal when I bake it.
She likes to put chocolate chips.
No, I don't like chocolate. I'm not a chocolate. Remember, we had that discussion yesterday.
Apple cinnamon.
is a good one. Yeah. Has anybody ever tried that, guys? Y'all just tell me in the comments. Have you ever done baked oatmeal? There's lots of recipes out there. If you've got a favorite,
Sugar,
let me know.
cinnamon. All right. So we got comments over here. I'm going to let you read them
Oh.
since you don't have a soul. You need to start learning. There was something else the other day that you didn't like either. I was like, what? I'm done with you. I can't remember what it was.
I know. No.
All right. You read over here on Clapper because we got some clout coming in on Clapper. We're famous over there. I know you two people over on Facebook don't see it.
I know. We got two people following us. E says he loves oatmeal and he does it after his morning runs. No, she's not giving in. Or were you talking about her not giving in?
Talking about you not eating the oatmeal
giving
unless
up.
you have it in a baked good.
So Dana said she likes berries. Berries are good. Apple cinnamon,
Me and you,
sugar
Dana.
cinnamon.
Breakfast.
See, I do all those things. Bananas. I don't do bananas. Sorry. I'm not a banana fan.
We're
But
done.
that
My famous sour cream banana bread is the best thing you ever had in your mouth. Oh, it's so good. You're ridiculous. I don't know what is wrong with you. It is not slimy. I don't know who makes your food. They are not doing a good job. Is it your man? I'm gonna have to talk to him. Blueberry and cream. Yes, your girl uses evaporated milk in her oatmeal. It is the lick.
Oh, well, I might have to try it. I've never tried evaporated milk, so maybe I should.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Powdered milk, we are no longer friends either. Love banana bread. Girl, the sour cream banana bread be letting you know.
Sounds good to me. Hey, I would love to try that. And I might give it a try just for you, Jarita. I might give it a try for you.
You got to come here and I'll make it for you.
Okay.
Sorry, I should be concentrating. My brain needs work, which brings us to our next segment.
Yep.
Our next segment is so important. And we don't know enough about it because when you think stroke, I think heart, but it's not your heart. So today we're going to talk about National Stroke Day.
Yep.
Not stroke me. Y'all know it had to come out. I'm sorry. It is very serious.
Yeah.
But it's not that stroke. It's this
That's
stroke.
right. Yeah. Stroke Day was founded by the World Stroke Organization in 2006. Over 12 million people experience strokes every year. Fast awareness is face, arm, speech, time saves lives. Fast, that's the way they break it down. Face, arms, speech, and time. That saves lives. Every second counts.
Absolutely. And if you do think you or someone that you know is having a stroke, if you can safely get them in the vehicle, get them to the hospital immediately or call 911, depending on where you are. If you yourself think you are experiencing it, pull over immediately to a safe space. Stop what you're doing immediately. Sit down, get close to the ground as quickly as you can so you do not fall. Yes. If you have some sleight of face, if your arm goes numb, tingly, these are the type of things they're talking about when they say face, arm, speech. If your speech starts slurring, time, I'm not really sure what that one is for. If anybody can give me an example of the time part, I would love to know that. If you can ask your chat GPT real quick, that'd be amazing because I wasn't really sure on that one. And I meant to ask you earlier, but I worked today. Watching live from Uganda, Africa. Wow. We are definitely praying for you guys. We are watching every day what's going on over there. It seems so scary. And I'm sure it's 10 times worse in real life. It means you have about 20 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, Jugger. She's
Absolutely.
awesome. That's our little
Thank you.
Scotland fairy over there.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
gorgeous.
Move fast. Time will save your life. Yes. So
She's
it
so
looks like
cute.
with her saying that 20 minutes that you have once you start feeling those symptoms.
Mm,
Um, I agree, Jarita, saying that, a lot of people, when they start feeling those feelings, they'll start running around. They may panic, right? If you start feeling that, you kind of start trying to scurry around to figure out what's going on, or maybe you
right.
can't find somebody. I agree. If you are up and moving around, find a place that's safe, because you don't know if you'll fall. Because you could lose some of the movement
Motor skills.
motor
Yeah.
skills in your body, and then you could fall. So please make sure, if you feel any of those symptoms, make sure that you're somewhere safe. Call 911. Make sure that
Yes.
you're home and someone's there. Let them know that you're feeling those feelings and all of the different portions of that, right?
Even if you can't speak and you found yourself in that, call 911. They can find you. Press
Yeah,
numbers, whatever you got to do.
that's right.
Whatever you got to do, save yourself. This is like any other thing we talk about to try to save
Yeah,
yourself.
that's
I
right.
hate that any of us even have to go through this. And I am absolutely sending love and light to you guys every single day. Every person that watches this comes in there and crosses my path. Yes, even you freaking trolls.
That's
Yep,
right.
yes.
So the mantra for today for that portion is: awareness is power and action is love.
I
Mm,
love that action is love, and it is love for yourself, even.
mhm.
Again, that legacy, that self love. And we express those things out loud here every day for a reason. I'm so grateful to have this. I'm grateful for the space. I'm grateful for these hidden awarenesses that we never thought to do. It just kind of happened, you guys.
Yeah,
And it has been something that is changing our lives and apparently changing you guys as well. So I want to say today, um, know those signs. Maybe
yeah,
we could watch a video later. Maybe that's something you could do to be proactive today to look for those things.
that's right. Right. Yeah. Country girl over here says, a great topic. Hubby has 4 mini strokes, and if it wasn't for an MRI, they would have never known. That is horrible.
That's
I,
scary.
my heart goes out to you, your husband. And the different things that it can do to your body is just, it's
It
unknown. Like,
takes time to get over them. You're talking sometimes have to relearn to walk or talk, smile. This takes a whole village. Again,
yeah,
reaching for your tools.
yeah,
Don't hide in the dark when this happens. So a couple years ago, right the year before I found out about my cancer, um, my friend and I, we've been friends since we were girls. We grew up down the street from each other as sisters. And she and I were shopping that Christmas, and she was about we were going to meet up that day to go to Dallas and meet her new t-shirt person so I could start doing bigger bulk t-shirts for less expensive, because I was even now Bella Canvas blank wholesale are like 750 y'all for a 2X. They're so expensive just for the t-shirt. So I was
yeah,
gonna go meet, and then I didn't hear from her, and but she had told me on Friday, hey honey, if I don't get there, we might have to do it Tuesday. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Well, I wake up the next morning and I see her brother Ray put on there. Her brother, it's really her cousin, but we all grew up like that. So her brother Ray posts that she is going to have surgery, and I call up there and she had a horrific stroke. A horrific stroke. Now we are only 4 years apart, y'all. This stroke took everything from her. She was just smoking cigarettes. And that's what ultimately gave her the stroke, were the cigarettes.
yeah,
She I don't know how she lived from it. I don't know how she lived.
yeah,
It caused so many other things, speech problems. She does no longer work. She no longer drives. She's a completely different. This is the girl that showed me makeup and glam. This is the girl.
yeah,
This is the girl for me. You know, the girl that did that for you guys. This is that girl for me. And she's one of my best friends in the whole world. And that really happened to her. That really happened. And it was just out of nowhere. I was just with her. We were supposed to go do this.
yeah, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of comments coming in over here on the other side. It can leave you paralyzed on one side of the body. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I'm very glad he's still
What's up,
here.
Tank?
That's what happened to my neighbor. She regained it all, though. That's wonderful to hear that she regained it all. The Widowmaker, yep. And then Dana said she's glad she quit 6 to 7 years ago smoking. She used to smoke. And unborn babies can have stroke while in the womb. Stress of the mother can cause harm to the baby. And I can tell you that, yes, because my body was under stress.
Same.
That's what they said. They was like, we need to be careful. We need to really pay attention because we could cause your child to have more stress than they need and could cause them to do those things.
That's why they cut Jackie out. She was getting choked so bad by the umbilical cord. She had bruises on her neck when she was born. So
Yeah.
bad. And he
Oh,
causes one of the leading causes stress, mental and physical. I agree. I was fortunate in having a cerebral cerebellar stroke. Cerebellar stroke. Oh my God.
one of the leading causes in stress is mental and physical.
Tank, if you want to come up, he's got to connect. If you want to come up and talk about that, we're live on multiple platforms right now. So your voice will be sent over multiple places. But if you want to talk about this real quick, we would be absolutely honored to have you come up. And Denise, if you ever have to walk out, I can always finish if you need to go. Just
No, we're okay.
okay.
I thought I would qualify what I meant by being fortunate in that I had a cerebellar stroke. A cerebellar stroke only hits about 2% of the people that have a stroke. The symptoms are much milder. They a lot of dizziness, throwing up, and nausea, and of course, I had to regain my strength to be able to walk and climb stairs and stuff again. But I had no paralysis on either side of my body.
Wow.
There were no cognitive issues, no effect on my speech. And that's what I meant by being fortunate, because like my brother's had 2 strokes, and they affected him much more than the cerebellar stroke affected me.
Wow.
And 3 months out from my cerebellar stroke, my neurologist told me if he wasn't looking at my medical record, you'd see I had a stroke. He could never tell.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Well, we're glad that you're still here and that
But that's like a beautiful miracle. And again, that kind of story just it gives that hope. And there are so many things that you can do to prevent these horrific out of nowhere incidences, like
Yeah.
not smoking, keeping hydrated, watching the kind of things that you eat, being mindful. And that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your life fully. It just means watch your intake,
That's right.
That's
But now you know why I always say life is a blessing. Every day I wake up is a blessing.
That's right.
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree. I'd say here to that, everyone. Cheers to that. I think we can all just about in these rooms have been in a wonderful barrage of adversity. We all can celebrate what he just said. So
That's right. Absolutely. So we'll just ask, who can you check on today? Right? Is there anybody that you know that could, maybe it's an elderly friend or neighbor that could possibly be in one of these situations that you could check on? Or somebody that's been in one of these situations, whether they've had a stroke or anything like that, that you could just check in on. That's a way to make a difference.
I am awaiting word. My mother had a biopsy yesterday on her left lung. Doctor saw a spot and they biopsied. She'll know in about 4 or 5 days.
Oh, well.
So if you guys pray, if you're to pray and type, pray for my mom, but it's not cancer.
So many prayers.
It is our mothers. It is our mothers. I mean, right now that we are all, and if you don't have a mom, you might be a mom or you might know a mom. And it's not just the moms, it's the dads. We can just keep going and take this even further, and the nephews and the nieces and the friends and the uncles and the grandfathers and the sons and the daughters. All of us, yourself, need looking after. Look after your own self, because again, you cannot pour from that empty cup. I implore you all to keep checking your bodies, doing your colonoscopies, doing your mammograms. Again, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I cannot say it enough. Touch your tits and your bits. And if you are getting a diagnosis like that, for F's sakes, don't just sit on it. You know what you're fighting now. Or if you think something's wrong, don't sit and do nothing. You can't fight something you have no idea what you're
That's
fighting.
right.
And I feel like that with my mom right now. You know, she knows that her cancer is terminal and she's still out there fighting for what? For herself. You're still worthy.
We're good.
I didn't know what that was.
That's right. Yeah.
A whiskey and boys like me. Sounds like divine
I know,
intervention.
right?
It sounds like divine
That's
intervention.
right.
So with that, I am going to say, you guys create your best day, and no matter what that looks like. And if it is the last day, I was thinking about how I would be if I had a diagnosis like that. I would make every God bless second count. And I was like, why am I waiting for that to make every God bless second count? I want to make them count now. So let's freaking go. Make it, guys, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Stick around for the mantra. Wait, what is that?
He said thanks for letting him come in, but he needed to go.
No worries. Love you.
Thanks for
Stick
being
around for the mantra, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m.
All right. It's your journey. Embrace it. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. I connect with care. I rest with purpose. I act with love, and I move with awareness. Each breath I take reminds me I'm here, present, grounded, and clear. I give without losing. I pause without guilt. I honor the balance my body has built. Connection is my compass. Compassion is my way. I choose mindful moments to guide my everyday.